My name's Oksana. I'm from Ontario, Canada. I don't currently have an amputation, but I'm awaiting one. I've had so far a toe amputated. So I sustained an injury back in, I want to say the beginning of March. And I'm a juvenile diabetic. So my toes have become necrotic, and from what I understand, it's moving quite quickly. Right now I saw a vascular surgeon on Monday who has basically given me the option to try what I think he called it a forefoot amputation, with no more odds of it healing than 50%, or just going all in and having a below the knee amputation. So my question is, because I feel like this is an impossible decision, what am I looking at prosthetic wise, or like long-term mobility? What would be better for me in the future going forward at this point? Like if what does a forefoot amputation involve as opposed to a below the knee amputation? I don't know what would be better for me going forward in the future for mobility.
So can you give us just a little bit more background information of like, how's your mobility now? Are you able to kind of get around? Are you going through wound care for everything? Non-weight bearing?
I've been told to completely offload all weight. So I'm in a wheelchair at the moment. I can go short distances, but I am in a tremendous amount of pain, for one, in the ball of my foot, and sometimes traveling further up. I also have like really bad nerve pain from the diabetes, so that plays a factor. And yeah, the toes at the moment look terrible. Like they need to go for sure. But it's yeah, I'm having wound care, and I'm not bearing any weight on it.
Okay. And then sensation wise too, can you feel things throughout the rest of your foot, like on kind of the bottom of your foot, through the midfoot, through the heel, the top of your foot? How's your sensation?
I'm like hypersensitive on the top of my foot. I've lost all sensation in my toes. The ball of my foot is very painful at the moment. I feel like it's been painful since that initial amputation. He took the third toe. And now like the big toe and the second toe are completely black as well. So, they said that it wouldn't be at the base of the toes. They would have to go past the ball of my foot.
Yeah, most likely.
And then gave you only 50% chance of that healing properly.
Yes, he said the 95% chance of it healing as a below knee.
My opinion on that would be, one, the better odds of it healing with the below knee amputation. I mean, if you go do the partial foot and it's only a 50% chance, then there's a good chance in 2-3 months that you have to go have the below knee amputation anyways. We always say that preserving as much of the residual limb as possible is a benefit. If they leave your whole heel, then what you kind of have to worry about are your options for prosthetic feet. So you're going to have the whole length of your leg, and then you're trying to add a prosthetic foot to the bottom of that. We have a lot more options as far as fitting with prosthetic feet with a below knee amputation, because they're going to take a little bit more of your limb, but then you have access to the 400 or 500 plus different prosthetic feet that are on the market, as opposed to maybe, I don't know, 30 low profile feet that they would have to work with to get into the, what did they call it again? I mean, we refer to it usually as like a Symes, but a forefoot amputation, you said, I think.
I think that's what they said. That's what they said. But yeah, so basically I would just be left with a heel, I guess. Like,
yeah. And
I'm not sure how that works.
The main benefit of that is that you still have the heel And realistically, you could walk on that without a prosthesis. So that's the main benefit of that, along with the residual limb being left full length. So you can put weight on it, but like I said, it really reduces your availability to prosthetic feet and different things that are available.